It's your big night out, and you deserve a little more.
Come on, come on. Let's go.
That's why you'll love the Downs off-track wagering. It's more than a sports bar. It's extra fun because you can watch, wager, and win on the hottest horse racing action from Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs and across the country. Downs off-track wagering, Allentown, Carbondale, East Stroudsburg, Hazleton. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Another beer, please.
Well, hello there, harness racing fans, and welcome back to PA Harness Week. Heather's got a race for you. It was race 5 at Harris Chester here on Sunday.
That's right. We have condition pacers here. The person's $19,000. Ideal race is the better choice at 6-5 with David Miller. Mighty Young Joe just missed by a neck in his last start, and then Alabad Spider didn't win his last effort, but he raced super, super good.
And I Scoot for Cash maintains that length and a half advantage on Alistair Hanover up the backstretch, but Alibad Spider's closing in steadily, facing the breeze now to within a length of I Scoot for Cash as Alibad Spider takes over second. Mighty Young Joe is well spotted second over, 2.5 off the lead in the shadow of the quarter pole. Ideal Race slid third over with 4 lengths to make up, and Ben's Shotgun continues to ride the pylons, now just 3.5 behind I Scoot for Cash, but still trailing. 3/4 in 1:23-1. They stack up for the sprint home, and I Scoot for Cash still has a neck in front. Red blinkers of Alibad Spider between horses. Mighty Young Joe fanned 3 wide. Alistair Hanover's being driven up the open stretch. Ben's Shotgun's looking for somewhere to go, and down the wide outside. Ideal Race up to the line. Blanket finish.
I Scoot for Cash was really scooting in here until the stretch, and then like the rest of the field just was scooting a little bit faster, you know. So it was Mighty Young Joe getting up to win by a neck in 1:52-3. The 7-year-old is driven and trained by Stacy Chiodo.
Was it a gorilla mile for the horse?
I got it, Mighty Young Joe. Yeah, yeah, I would say, although he has gone faster, it was more like a orangutan mile.
Gotcha.
Okay, Gaia. All right. Alabad Spider third. Oh, Ideal Race was second, in case anybody wanted to know that. I would skip right to third.
Sunday 7th at Harris Chester was another pace, exact same conditions, non-winners of 19,000 last 5 starts, and in there was Redneck Riviera, located, of course, in the deep south of France. 7-5 chalk with Tim Tetrick, Bad Rusty with CC Driver, and Oscar, that's Oscar squared, with Dave Miller were both 3-1 second co-favorites. Here's the race.
Redneck Riviera is shadowed by Oscar. The lead still a length and a half. Here comes Warning Zone up on the outside. Warning Zone to apply heavy pressure to Redneck Riviera in this final quarter. They hit 3/4 in 1:22 flat, and Warning Zone pushed right past Redneck Riviera, now a length and a half in front. Bad Rusty's set into motion, taking over third from a 1-paced Oscar. It's 2.5 more to Valentino, and they're in the stretch. Warning Zone being driven to fend off Bad Rusty. They've opened up by 5 on Redneck Riviera. Coming up to the line, Warning Zone all out. Warning Zone prevails.
Well, Warning Zone with Eric Goodell made a bold move coming first up and blowing by Redneck Riviera to beat Bad Rusty by a nose, and get this time 1:49-4. Hello. Oscar from our Department of Redundancy Department, not to be confused with Albert, was second. And now the 8th race was a claimer, $12,000 to $15,000 with a purse of $10,000, and Heather's got that for you.
Thank you very much. Okay, Lightning Moon, he's the favorite with George Napolitano Jr., leading driver in the entire country with more than 90 victories over any other driver. I wanted to get that out to you. Or this horse has gone off stride recently. When he's bad, he's bad. When he's good, he's really good. And
like most men.
Pardon?
Like most men.
Like most men, exactly. A whole lot of wow, steps down in class, where he had a win recently.
Lightning Moon 3/4 of a length in front. Oars applying just mild but very steady pressure on the outside. And they've opened up 3 from 4 stars Alex. CR Fixed Asset is backpedaling, overtaken by a 3 wide, a whole lot of wow. Between rivals of Summers Overtime, Pappy kicks into gear 3 wide, but he's still got 8 or 9 lengths to make up. Cardmaster's in behind a wall of horses from last. 3/4 in 1:24-1, and Lightning Moon is bracing for a heavier challenge from Orr. They've opened up by 6. Coming up to the line, it's Orr with the advantage.
Lightning Moon really did race super. He led the way, but then just gets beat by a length 152-1 gets beat by Orr, and Yannick Gingras strikes again. In this card, he had 3 wins on this day's program. And I'm not saying that Yannick isn't like a great driver, but he's driving for Ron Burke, who's like the leading trainer in the entire country. So anyway, Ron, if you're looking for another driver, give me a holla, okay? Second was Lightning Moon, and third went to Whole Lotta Wow.
Race 10 was for non-winners of $6,500 in the last 5 starts with a purse of $9 grand. And Thunder Fist, boy, that sounds painful, was the 2-1 chalk with Georgie Knapp. Major General was 5-2 with Andy Miller, and Final Flash 3-1 with CC Driver. Here's the call with our boy James.
And Thunder Fist is edged along by the first over Talbot Redneck up the backstretch. Thunder Fist's lead just 3/4 of a length, moving for the far turn. Major General tracks intently from the pocket. Mortz is well situated second over, just 2 off the lead, moving into the far turn. And then comes Final Flash, wide of a gap to All New Survivor Gold. Lock, Load, and Explode is behind Excess Cover, 4.5 off the leaders. And Twinscapes are jammed in last. 3/4 and 124-4. They pass the 8th pole. Thunder Fist, a half length in front. Talbot Redneck's laying it all on the line on the outside. Major General's being driven up the open stretch. 70 yards from home. Talbot Redneck has taken over. It's Talbot Redneck.
Lock, Load, and Explode. Is that a great name for a racehorse or what? Well, he dawdled early, sat last, then true to his name, exploded late to win by a sneeze in 154 flat for Victor Kirby. Sounds like a B actor's name, like C. Victor Kirby and Too Hot to Trot.
Whoa. Victor's like one of my favorite people in the whole world, so take it back now.
I take it back now. Okay, Talbot Redneck with Dan Dubé was a dead game second, and a tough beat. Final Flash was a length back in third. Now let's head up north to Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs. Heather's got action there from Tuesday's 9th race, their feature.
I do. It's the Open Trotters in here. Grain of Truth, the 9-5 bettor's choice, assigned the 9-hole with Tom Jackson. Dink Adoo, he was third in his first start in the Open Handicap last time out, and then Winning Mister won this class last time at 47-1.
Winning Mister, cut loose right now, is out by about 4 lengths. Grain of Truth a bit stunned there in the pocket, not yet moving up. Now Speed Bomb on the outside goes by him for second. Following out there, Dink Adoo is fourth. Also getting moving there, Baby Boy Grin. Further back, Habanero, All About Justice. Winning Mister still out front by about 3 as Speed Bomb slides into second. 3/4, 123-3. 29 even third panel. If Winning Mister can sustain, he's going to have a monster mile here. But coming up on the inside now, that's Speed Bomb outside. Dink Adoo to the top of the stretch. Winning Mister going to try to hold together. Outside, Dink Adoo is gaining now. Winning Mister Ingraham doing all he can. Dink Adoo looking to come up late. It's Winning Mister needing the line. Dink Adoo is going to be up in time.
Dink Adoo, who is 11 years young, wins by half a length in 154-1 with surprise, George Napolitano Jr. in the sulky. Winning Mister was the leader in the mile and held on for second, and then Florida Mac Attack trotted home the fastest and got up for third.
Did you say a dink Adoo won the race?
That's what I said. I said that.
George Napolitano. Anyway, stay with us when we come back. Our roving correspondent Jen Sherlock is here with trainer Judy Welth. You will not want to miss this bad boy. Stay with us.